Good morning, dear friends. Welcome to the 3 minutes chat this morning. This morning, we'll be looking at the book of Psalm 119, verse 9 to 11. How can a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to your word. With my whole heart, I've sought you. Oh, let me not wander from your commandment. Your word I have hid in my heart, that I may not sin against you. This is the word of God. The young man, the psalmist is saying, how can a man cleanse his heart? How can you walk uprightly before God? I know as a believer you are thinking, how can I this year, how can I walk uprightly before God? To live my life to please him. That is the desires of all every believers. And the psalmist says, there's one thing he's done. He's kept the word of God in his heart that he may not sin against God. And that is the only way we can do it. We need to meditate upon the word of God and look at the word of God and put it in our face all the time until it becomes part of our heart, right in our heart and bearing fruit. Parable of sower, you remember? There's sowing the seed, and when he sows the seed, some fell on the ground that is good and some fell on the rocky ground. The one that fell on the right soil produces fruit and it germinates, and that's the one that makes it fair. So when we hear the word of God, you need to get the word of God right into your heart, and that's where it will bear fruit. The book of James chapter 1 verse 23 to 24 explains the process. When you hear and you forget, what happens is that you will not be the doer of it. For if anyone hears the word of God and are not able to do it, it says like a man observing himself natural in his natural face in the mirror. And when he goes away, he forgets what it looks like. He said that man cannot keep the perfect law of the Lord. But when a man look in the mirror of the word of liberty, the law of liberty, and continue and does not forget what he hears, what happens is that man will walk perfectly before God. He's a blessed man. So what I'm saying this morning to you is that keep the word of God in your heart, and you'll be able to walk uprightly before God. God bless you.